What's happening, people? Back at it again with Mrs. Phillips. Say hi, Mrs. Phillips.
Hey, everybody.
All right, so now we're on to the compound section. First question, when the words compound and molecule can almost be used interchangeably, what makes them different? Every combination of atoms is a molecule. Compounds, however, happen with atoms from different elements. If you have two or more atoms of any element, same or different, it's a molecule. Compounds have to be atoms of different elements. Welcome to molecule, compound, or both. So molecules, again, two or more atoms are two more atoms of the same or different elements. Compounds have to be different. There are two more atoms of different elements only. They have to be different to be considered a compound. So, for example, P4, that's phosphorus. 4 atoms of phosphorus bound together to make what's essentially called white phosphorus. Can this be considered a molecule? Sure, yeah, because it's 4 atoms of phosphorus bound together, and it doesn't, to be considered a molecule, it doesn't have to be different elements. It could be just one element. In this case, the only element involved is phosphorus. Can we consider white phosphorus a compound? To be considered a compound, it has to be 2 or more atoms of different elements. Here we have only one, so no. ClF3, so that's 1 atom of chlorine bound together with 3 atoms of fluorine, chlorine trifluoride. Can we consider this molecule? Yes! Because it doesn't matter with molecules. They could be the same or different. They are different in this case. It doesn't matter anyway. They could be the same molecule. Can we consider it a compound? Yay! It's 2 more atoms, and they are different. In fact, we have 1 chlorine, 3 fluorine, which makes 4 atoms total. So we definitely satisfied that criteria. And they are of different elements. We have chlorine and fluorine, 2 different elements. So they're both. C60, 60 atoms of carbon. This is called something like Buckminster fullerene. Is it a molecule? Yes! Doesn't matter if it's same or different. Is it a compound? It's made of only carbon. To be considered a compound, you need more than 1 element in it. Okay, so I got to speed this up. If you haven't caught on, all these are molecules. But to satisfy the more specific, the special compound criteria, it has to be made of different, multiple elements. So there you go. Describe how mixtures of compounds are different. Check this out right here. This circles back to the very beginning with Prezi. When elements join and become compounds, they lose many of their individual traits, like the sodium and the chlorine. When sodium bonds with chlorine, not only do they change physically, certainly, but they definitely change chemically because it's now edible and it won't kill you unless you inhale it. Compounds are formed chemically. You can separate them, but you'd have to do it chemically with chemical reaction, and they change chemically. Mixtures, on the other hand, are just like physical combination of things. You can physically separate them. They only change physically. Chicken and rice. Okay, say bye, Ms. Phillips.